All right, it's 7 o'clock. This is breaking news on News 3 this morning. We are on top of a large water main break that is causing serious traffic problems for the already messy morning commute. Where the break is and just how long it could take to fix it.
The flu is ramping up across the country. The reason this year's virus is so tough to fight and all the problems it's causing.
And we are tracking temperatures warming up today. What day we could actually see 70 degrees.
Live from WTKR News 3. News 3 This Morning starts right now.
All right, good morning. It is 7 o'clock. A lot to get to this morning. We're glad you're starting your day with News 3. I'm Blaine Stewart.
I'm Jessica Larche.
And I'm Erica Greenway. So unfortunately, the parents, once again, got the kids at home for a fifth day.
Temperatures dropping below freezing. There's the 7 cities on your screen. Those schools are closed for a 5th day today. And they're not alone, too. There are more schools that are closed as well, Jess.
Yeah, Northampton County Schools, Accomack County, York County, and Isle of Wight all closed today. We have a full list of those closures and delays running there for you at the bottom of your screen and updates on WTKR.com. At 7:01, let's send things over to meteorologist Miles Henderson. And the Toyota First Warning Weather Center looks beautiful, still cold.
Yeah, a nice start this morning. We are seeing a nice sunrise as we look over the Chesapeake Bay. Our temperatures are a little bit colder than yesterday, and many of us near and below the freezing point. Below freezing, that means the slush from yesterday is back to ice again this morning. Factor that into your morning walk. Even warmer temperatures. Let you know what day is going to be the warmest and what day we have the highest chance to see rain coming up.
This is breaking news right now in Virginia Beach, where crews are on the scene of a large water main break on the boulevard. This is near Princess Anne High School and the Myra Oberndorf Library.
And that's where we find News 3's Brian Hill this morning, giving us a closer look at the mess out there.
Good morning. So if you're trying to get to work or to any of the businesses here in this area, you may have a difficult time, especially before you get out on the roadways this morning, because if you try to come through here, they're just going to redirect you. So might as well plan ahead and try to figure that out. The city says that this should be cleared up by 10 o'clock tonight, and that is when this roadway is likely to be back open. We're continuing to follow this story, and we'll bring you any updates when they become available. So stay with us on air and online. Live in Virginia Beach, Brian Hill, News 3.
Thank you, Brian. Now at 7:04, look at some of the other stories we're following from around Hampton Roads this morning. And we're going to start on the roads. The start of the new tolling on the I-64 express lanes underway right now. It's going to allow cars carrying just one person to enter the HOV lane during high traffic times if they pay a toll using an Easy Pass. If you have 2 or more people inside your car, an actual HOV, you'll use the lanes for free like you always have. But to do that, you will need a new Easy Pass Flex transponder. That is something new. The lanes will be free for everyone outside of the morning and evening rush hours. You can find out where to get those transponders at WTKR.com, by the way. Right now, the manager of Virginia Beach, city manager, considering if more snowplows are needed in the resort city. Local public works departments have focused their limited resources on the busier roads, leaving side streets to Mother Nature, as they always do. Of course, the problem is those streets have yet to thaw. City leaders say it would need about 300 to 350 plows to get all the roads cleared, which is not practical because snow events like the one we saw last week are so rare. Still, the city is considering the option of adding to its fleet. Deputy City Manager currently putting together a report that should be ready in the next couple of months. And happening later today, a team from Dominion Energy is going to head to Puerto Rico to help as the island recovers still from Hurricane Maria. Dominion says a smaller, advanced team of safety and logistics specialists and their bosses will lead today. The rest of the crew heads over Monday. FEMA says since Hurricane Maria hit, nearly 1 in 5 people, 20%, still do not have power, and hundreds of miles of roads in that U.S. territory are impassable. Dominion crews will be there for at least a month, trying to restore as much power as they can to the island. And that is a look at some of the stories we're following around the area this morning. Updates anytime at WTKR.com or with that News 3 app. now at 7:06. Let's get an update on that drive and a lot to worry about this morning, Kristen Crowley.
There is a lot going on out there on the roadways, and right now I'm trying to find another crash that happened. This one on 64 westbound. This is up near 199 if you're getting ready to head through the Williamsburg area. So we're not seeing anything yet. I'm not seeing huge backups because of it, but this is just somewhere that you want to be careful for if you're heading around that stretch just past Busch Gardens. So watch out for that. That's going to be a big one. Also, this big crash here on 620 at 258 out in Oswego and then some. So we'll get you another update coming up.
Kristen, thank you. And at 7:07 this morning, we turn to more breaking news. Right now, fire crews are on the scene of a 2-alarm fire at a vacant hotel on Jefferson Avenue. This is just a few blocks away from Mercury Boulevard at the old Wynwood Plaza Hotel. We're told the Hampton Fire Department is also assisting with this. You know, the fire was on the 4th floor of the building, and fire crews say there is a lot of damage on that floor. So far, no reports of any injuries.
A federal judge has blocked President Trump's move to remove protections from the children of illegal immigrants in the U.S. The California judge says the Trump administration must resume receiving applications for renewal under the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, known as DACA. The Trump administration announced back in September it planned to end the program by March, but lawmakers on both sides of the aisle wanted to work out a way for Congress to renew the plan. White House has yet to comment on the judge's ruling, but it could be appealed.
The Trump administration says it will not allow offshore drilling off the Florida coast. That announcement comes following the opposition from the state's governor, Rick Scott. Scott had warned that drilling could impact tourism along the coast, which brings in a lot of money for Florida. The U.S. Interior Secretary had unveiled a plan last week to open nearly all of the outer continental shelf for offshore drilling in areas from Alaska to the Gulf of Mexico.
Officials say tsunamis may be possible after a powerful earthquake hit off the coast of Central America late last night. You can hear the warning sirens going off in this coastal town in Belize. The U.S. Geological Survey says the 7.6 magnitude earthquake was centered about 140 miles off the coast of Honduras. Tsunami waves could hit Cuba, Mexico, the Cayman Islands, and Jamaica as well. Local officials are urging people in low-lying areas, coastal areas, to seek refuge, especially if they see water levels going down ahead of a big wave.
News 3 is taking action for your health this morning. If it seems like just about everybody in your office has called in sick lately, you're not alone. Right now, widespread flu activity is reported in 46 states. Officials say this flu season could be as severe as the 2014-2015 season, which was the most severe in years. The bug is especially bad in California, with 27 deaths linked to the flu. The holidays and all the snow in some areas like here have just made things worse since people are all stuck inside together. The H3N2 virus is the main strain making people sick, and it's tough to fight.
That strain of flu tends to change more rapidly than other strains from the time that we know what's circulating to the time the vaccine is made.
And to make matters worse, some pharmacies are dealing with temporary shortages of flu medications because of the demand. The CDC says you can help limit the spread of the flu by washing your hands often and disinfecting spots that are touched frequently. And officials say it is never too late to get a flu shot. Even if it's not 100% effective, it still reduces the number of hospitalizations. And if you get the flu after getting the shot, it can still make your illness more mild.
All right, 7:10 is our time right now. So, a mom, dad, grandma, anyone with kids around, this is day number 5 for most of us. We're having to entertain that little ones. At some point, you run out of ideas, right?
Yeah, so coming up on News 3, Mackenzie Walter has some easy and fun things to do with the kids using stuff you already have in your house.
Live from the Toyota First Warning Weather Center, here's meteorologist Miles Henderson.
Good morning. It's 7:14 and temperatures are colder this morning. Many of us below freezing, so watch out for the icy spots back this morning. That slush from yesterday refreezing for many spots again this morning. We're down to 25 degrees in Hampton, 20 for Chesapeake, our cold spot, 31 for Elizabeth City, hot spot on the Outer Banks in the 40s there for Manteo. By this afternoon, we are going to warm up, but again, a cold change for us this morning. And take a look at the change from yesterday. Yesterday, we had that big warm up. We're dropping back down, about a 16-degree drop in Chesapeake versus yesterday morning. 11 this day, Friday. Also the soggiest day on Friday. 70% chance for rain. Temperatures close to 70 degrees. Dropping to the 50s on Saturday. We'll have some rain showers Saturday morning, then clearing skies, falling into the 30s for Sunday and Monday.
Okay, 7:16 now, 5 days off of school. That is a lot of entertaining you've had to do for the kids, Mom and Dad.
So if you're waking up today with no idea of how you're going to keep them busy, Mackenzie Walter is here with some great ideas. I'm excited about this.
Okay, all of these can be done with things you already have at your house. You don't have to go anywhere, so you can just scrounge around your house for all of these things, and you're going to be able to entertain the kids for hours. First thing, this one is a lesson in gratitude, I like to say.
Oh.
Making a card for somebody that you know, maybe a family member, a friend, something like that. You can get creative with your markers, grab paper, markers, that's all you need. Maybe write a few thank you notes for those Christmas gifts you got. Blaine, of course, did one. What does that mean, Blaine?
Sick of snow.
Okay.
That's a good one.
It's appropriate.
That was good. And then you can send those off, and it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Baking. Everyone's got a pack of a cake box or something at your house. You know, decorate it with the kids. It's a good, fun activity. It'll take a few hours to do it. Then you don't have to eat it. You can deliver it. To make some cookies, deliver to their friends that live in the neighborhood.
Or you could eat it.
Or you could eat it.
Yeah.
Either way.
Either way.
But two things that you can do. Another thing you can do, get creative, get some
party.
stuff out.
All
It's a
right,
hat
here we
party.
go.
Here you go. Erica, we
I
got
love
you
the
this.
plaid
Blaine
on
wants
the
to go
inside of
sequin
this
this
I
time.
also love that these were all things you had just lying around your apartment.
Oh yeah, none
can't
of
even
these were
imagine.
even costumes, if you can
Yeah.
imagine. These are real outfits.
I know the label.
Yeah, I know. That's a brand. That's a brand, you guys.
okay.
You can get that.
Blaine, you didn't want to put this on again?
He wants
so
to
good on you
sequins
the
this
last
time.
time.
Yeah.
Shawl.
It's a shawl.
It's a cape.
There, beautiful.
It's a festive
There you go.
cape.
Yes, so the kids
Lovely.
have fun. Look how much these kids are having fun dressing up. Imagine your kids at home.
Scorpion on the back.
Throw some
Wait,
fun
wait.
stuff on. Yeah, look at
And
this.
there.
Yep.
Erica,
Yeah.
Queen
Erica with
Cool.
street cred.
Yeah, you
That's
look good.
good.
That looks really
Thanks.
good, Erica.
Great outfit.
You can put on a little play. You know, kids love to make up little shows and stuff like that. Record it on your phone, let them watch it back. So that was a lot of fun as well.
Yeah.
Here's the last game. This one's called What's in the Bag.
What's in the bag?
You can also do it with a shoebox.
Okay.
You can put a
if you
shoebox
wanna-
in the bag if you have a bag large enough. Is that what you're
That's
saying?
true.
No.
No. You cut a hole in it and then you can do that. Or this is way easier. Just use one of these stretch bags. So Erica, you didn't play last time. We'll have you play.
Okay.
So pick one of the things and you have to guess what it is just by touching it.
A sander? Yes.
Good job.
Can you tell I did a lot of
How
cooking
does she
in my
know
house.
this?
Very good.
Nice.
Wow.
Very good. All right. You ready?
Oh yeah, another game.
Okay.
There's nothing left in there. No.
There is.
It's a water
no.
dispenser.
What?
What does it feel like? What does it feel like?
It feels like a giant safety pin or something.
That's it! I can't believe you got it.
I got
Why
it.
do we have that at our house?
That's
I
a
have no
good
idea.
question.
But that's the fun part. You just put a bunch of silly things in a bag. The
love
kids
it.
will mess around with it. It'll take a lot of time. Or you can, we have some other ideas. We have actually a million ideas on our website. So WGR.com, we've got obstacle courses, scavenger hunts, sprinkles.
Love it.
We're going to have to work on making some
Yeah.
muffins up
If
in
you're
here,
Blaine, you don't
'cause,
have to bother making the cupcakes. Just eat the sprinkles right out of the jar.
Why are you eating the decoration?
Yeah. These are props.
Jeez. 7:19 now. Kristen has two little ones at home, so maybe you can use some of these for the next snow day they have.
Kristen forces her kids to play traffic. It's so fun. her daughter's like, oh, here are the backups.
Over here,
Fun
that's
house.
all right. Now those are great ideas. I actually like that. So if you're heading out right now, I just want to give you an update because a lot of people are getting back to normal, even though the kids are still stutters as everybody tries to return back to normal out there this morning. We also have a 9 o'clock opening at the James River Bridge.
In a sea of photographers and reporters on the Golden Globe's red carpet, one young girl stood out from the crowd. 10-year-old Francine Gascon, currently battling leukemia.
But she had the thrill of a lifetime as she donned press credentials and a camera to photograph Hollywood's biggest celebrities. It was all made possible by the Pavlov Foundation.
The foundation's Shutterbug program teaches kids with cancer to develop their own creative voice through photography. She took her skills to the red carpet where she got to personally meet big names like Steven Spielberg and Denzel Washington.
Wow.
It was really funny because in the end, I really got to meet some of the people, and I never thought that would never happen in my life, and that would only happen once in a lifetime. So I'm happy that my dream came true.
So great to hear. So her favorite celebrity sighting of the night? She says it was the cast of Stranger Things, one of her favorite shows.
How cool is that?
Yeah, she gets to have that experience, that memory with her. It's
And all the
beautiful.
pictures to remember it by. Yeah.
Back right after this, 7:24.